So welcome back to some more Pokemon Scarlet's the Indigo disc, where last time we caught Ho-Oh and Lugia extremely quickly. Don't know how we pulled that one off, but you know what, here we are. And I don't know how I did that. I accidentally called Lugia Suicune. I don't know how that one happened. I guess I just had Suicune on the brain, but... Anyways, this time we're heading on over to Latios and Latios. More specifically, Latias. And where I'm going is literally directly from where Ho-Oh used to stand. Yeah. On over towards this beach, at least I'm pretty sure, hopefully. Should be right beside this rock. Should spawn in here. Latias, are you here? No. Oh, there you are. Man, you are tiny. Holy crap. I know you're not the biggest of legendaries, but man, you're smaller than Koraidon. Always save in front of your legendaries, because that is a safe bet. Sup, Latias? What is your theme going to be? I'm guessing the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald Wild Battle theme. That's what I would guess. Or maybe from Oris. I mean, yeah, okay. It's using the Oris battle theme. Strange. Isn't this the wild... no, this is the wild battle theme. Okay. Cool to hear this again. Quick Ball! Please don't work. Because I actually want to have a fight against these legendaries. Yeah, okay, thank you. Guard Splits. Thank God you're not your brother. Oh, God. Your brother is kind of terrifying. At least, he probably is still a very terrifying legendary. Oh, you... okay. Do I warrant an Ice Punch? I don't know if that's gonna kill you. You're a Psychic Dragon type. Okay, you just swapped your defenses again. Let's try Thunder Punch, see how much that does. I know you resist it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Thunder Punch would have killed you. Oh, why do you have that? Yeah, screw you and your healing wish. What is with these Pokemon and having healing options? God, so annoying. You're just spamming Guard Split. Okay. Yeah, so Latias is... I've always liked Latias' design. It's a very cute Pokemon. Oh, great, it's daytime, so Ultra Balls are probably going to be the best option. Don't accidentally use the Master Ball, because I don't really have plans for the Master Balls, but I guess I could use them for the last couple legendaries we get, but it's kind of pointless. I digress. Okay, Ultra Ball number 2. Makes it a little more difficult with Ultra Balls because they don't have as much of a effective catch rate than Dusk Balls. Dusk Balls, I think, are like ×7 more effective compared to a normal Pokeball, and I think Ultra Balls are only like a ×3 or something like that. I don't remember. 1, 2. Okay. Give me more of a challenge than Ho-Oh and Lugia. Reflect. What is that? The Balls is a Reflect type. Became this. That's kind of terrifying, actually, because isn't your ability Levitate? Or no? I don't remember what your ability is. Do you even have your signature move? Healing Wish, Reflect type, Guard Split, and you have yet to use your signature, which is Miss Ball, I'm pretty sure. Alright. 1, 2. Nope. At least you're giving me a challenge. Yeah, why do you have Reflect type? I mean, that's a cool move, I guess. That's very situational, but hey, for doubles, that might be really helpful. I'm curious, what happens if you Terra type, or Terrastalize then? Does it copy the Terra type? I guess so. Oh god, don't punch the thing. Ultra Ball again. Let's see. 1, 2, 3? No. You're giving me more of a challenge. I really hope you're not going to be as much of a jerk as you are in Black and White too, because holy crap, you can take forever sometimes. And it's looking like you're going to be that case. I really wish these guys had their own theme too. Like, I think they're still one of the few legendaries that don't have their own theme. The Kanto Birds are mostly just a different rendition of the Gen 1 Wild Battle theme. But Latios and Latios, they've never had their own theme. It's always been the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald Wild Battle theme. And I guess in this case it's the Oris one, but that's kind of sad. I think they deserve their own theme. I think every legendary should have their own theme. Like, Hell, even the genies from Black and White have their own theme. So, I guess, unless if you're counting Enamorous, and Enamorous doesn't really have one, but I digress. It's a shame that these guys don't have their own theme. Maybe if we get a third remake for... Or, yeah, no. I guess I never really talked about that, because it's most likely going to have... what's most likely going to happen is we're going to have Black and White remakes of some kind, and that's a very interesting thing to think about, because what would they remake? Like, because the conundrum they have is they're dealing with a game that has a sequel. So, like, do you remaster both of them? Do you do just Black and White? Do you go ahead and make Black and White 3? Like, in which case, what would Black and White 3 even be about besides just N? Like, I don't know. I kind of had this thought, too. I was editing one of the Pokemon, or I was editing one of the videos for the series, and I was thinking about, it's like, how would they do remakes, like, very faithful and good remakes for the Black and White games? Because you don't get the full story if you're just getting Black and White, and, you know, same with Black and White 2. I think it would be cool, I think it would be cool if, and they probably would not do this, but the most ideal thing, I think, would be they remaster both, put it on one cartridge, and you have, like, a weird... Because here's the thing with Black and White 2, Black and White 2. You're able to take the information from Black and White and put it into Black and White 2. Therefore, it creates a sequential not remake, but a sequential story, and it calls back to Black and White 1 events. I think it would be cool if Black and White and Black and White 2 were both remastered, and so, like, for example, one cart was Black and Black 2, and the other one was White and White 2. And you would have the entirety of the Black and White journey on the one cart. Okay, a lot of y'all likes that idea, apparently. You have the Black journey, like, let's say it's Black and Black 2. You have the entirety of the Black journey on the one cart, and then, you know, once you beat the game, you maybe are given a message saying, hey, you can continue playing this file, but maybe, like, whenever you go back home or something, you have the option to save your game and then exit out of that game and go into Black 2 and carry all your information into Black 2. Therefore, you technically get 2 games in one, and it's still the main story of Black and White 2. I think it'd be an interesting idea. They would never do this because money, but I don't know. I think it would be cool, man, because that's gonna be awkward. Like, unless if they do a Black and White 3, it's gonna be real awkward. Anyways, we went ahead on over here, so I guess, yeah, meet me at this Pokemon Center. I don't know. I guess we'll see soon enough what they'll do. At the time of this recording, Pokemon Day has not hit yet, so I might be eating my words when I when I edit this, just to see what they'll do, because I don't know. It's either that what's most likely going to happen if Game Freak goes the route that they've been going, which is pure laziness, is just remake Black and White 1 and change nothing with it. And I hope they don't do that, because, you know, that would basically confirm that they learned freaking nothing from BDSP. Which, I liked BDSP. I liked it enough to do an LP on Brilliant Diamond. Granted, it's not great, but I still did it because I like that game a lot. But, yeah, sometimes too faithful of a remake is not good. Like, it's a remake for a reason. So, anyway, Latios is over here. This one I'm more scared about. I never healed. Well, I did now. Save your game. And we shall take on Latios. In a real weird spot, but I guess it fits for you. And the Oris theme once again. So, I don't know. Again, at the time of this recording, Pokemon Day has not hit yet for 2024, so what I say here might be outdated or would have been a good idea at the time, but I don't know. I don't know what... a lot of people are wanting Black and White 3, and I don't see how that would happen. I really don't. And it's simply because, like, the black and white games have had their conclusion. There's stuff you could do with N, but, like, what would you do for the box legendaries? Reshiram and Zekrom had their stories in both black and white and black and white 2. And then Kyurem had his own story for black and white 2. So I don't know. I know that they could do some. Finally, you guys use your own. Wait, why was that super effective? Did you change my typing? What? It's a psychic move, right? Okay. Let's go with, I guess, Tsukiyomi, so I can completely nullify its psychic stuff. Actually, you can't do anything to me. I just now realized, because you're Dragon Psychic, I'm immune to both of those. Alright, let's go to Ultra Balls again. So I don't know. I don't know what my predictions are. My hope is what the idea that I came up with, which was like having black and black 2 on one cart and white 2 on another cart. And so that you would be able to play through the entire story of Gen 5. That would be my biggest hope. And they wouldn't even have to change much. Like, at least make it to where we have newer Pokemon come in. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be like Pokemon from Gen 6 and onwards, but I'm saying at least like have other Pokemon that can show up. Like, kind of like what they did in BDSP, where you had the underground, you could get not the legendaries, you can get the other starters and weirdo Pokemon that you just couldn't get before. Maybe do something like that. And there's a lot of Pokemon I can think about that, especially for Black and White 2. For example, freaking Temple. Why the balls is Temple not available until post-game in those games? Like, Black and White 2 has always been weird with the Pokemon that they chose to be in the main decks before the Elite Four, because like, Temple was always a Pokemon that I used in Black and White, and I was so saddened that you couldn't even use Temple in the main journey for Black and White 2, because the places it spawned is in post-game, so that just sucked. Then again, I guess it also sucked that for Black and White, you literally only had the new Pokemon for Gen 5 that you could use, but 1, 2, 3, now, yeah, you're gonna be annoying. You literally can't do anything to me, buddy, so have fun. Not like your sister, where you just kept changing a bunch of stats to where I didn't even keep up with them. 1, now. I don't know, I guess I'm just rambling at this point. I apologize. There's really not much to say, because we're just sitting here throwing balls at a Pokemon, but speaking of which, I'm going to need to buy a bunch more Pokeballs, because at this rate, we're going to run out. I mean, the weird thing is that, well, we're almost done with Gen 3 Pokemon, and for some reason, there's no Gen 4 legendaries to catch, which I find very strange. I mean, unless you count the Dialga and Palkia from the Terra raids, but yeah, there's no Giratina, there's not even the Lake Spirits, no Heatran, no Cresselia, Darkrai was an event, so yeah, strange. I would have at least wanted the Lake Spirits, but I think they left them out because, well, BDSP and Legends Arceus exists, so it'd kind of be redundant, but then again, like, you were able to get the Johto Dogs and the Kanto Birds in BDSP, and you know, they're not in the game. I don't know. They're in this game, so I don't know. 3. No, damn it. You're gonna be very stubborn. I can already tell. Man, you mostly just have attacking moves. You had what? Luster Purge, Dragon Breath. I don't know what your other moves were. Yep, you're paralyzed. If you're wondering too about specific items for all of these legendaries, I will be covering where to get those. They are in this game. They're just in a really weird spot. I'm really tempted to try a Timer Ball, because I kind of want to save the Ultra Balls. Alright, Ultra Ball. Timer Ball, go! Random bullshit, go! 1, 2, now. I don't think I've ever caught a legendary in a Timer Ball. Timer Balls have never worked for me. Like, they get close, and then they just pop out. Screw it. Premier Ball. Just throw random crap at you. I don't know. I want to be funny. 1, 2? No way. Okay, I was going to say, I might try the Premier Ball again, because that was actually really close. Come on. Premier Ball. Just for funnies. For the funny. 1, you, for some reason, like the Premier Ball. I'm going to try one more time with the Premier Ball. I know this is stupid, but, I mean, I have all these Premier Balls. I'm not going to do anything with them. I might as well see if it catches for shits and giggles. Yeah, no. Okay. I ran out my luck on that. I ran out of luck. Man, Tsukiyomi is actually really good against these guys. Okay, back to the Ultra Balls. I'm going to have to somehow get money, but there is a really good way of making money in this. I will show that method once we get to... I guess... When would I have a good opportunity for that? I guess when we start catching the Gen 5 Pokemon. There's a specific reason as to why, but... Alright, Luster Purge, you can't do anything about that. Tsukiyomi is literally... Man, was Tsukiyomi specifically made to just shut down Latios? Because I'm immune to both of your stuff. Like, I'm literally immune to everything you do to me, bro. Man, I didn't realize how significantly nerfed Latios got because of Fairy typing. I've said this before, and I will say it again. Fairy types are overpowered as all hell because they only have 2 weaknesses, both of which are kind of awkward to use because Poison types are mostly defensive, and Steel types are, well, defensive. Unless if you're counting like Metagross or something, but besides that, it's awkward typing. And then the stuff they're super effective to, they can't do anything back. Like, Dragon types are just completely screwed, which was kind of the point with Fairy types, because Fairy types were made to have a counter against Dragons, and Dragons were becoming really, really overpowered, i.e. Garchomp and Haxorus and stuff like that, or even Hydreigon. And then they just decided to give them a counter to Fighting and Dark as well for some reason. So, I mean, I've always considered Fairy types to be an overpowered type. I do think that they should not have that many... They should have at least 1 or 2 more weaknesses, I think, because offensively they are stupidly overpowered, and they do not have a lot of weaknesses. So... It's just strange. That's why Gardevoir is so good, because Psychic Fairies is such a destructive typing. I mean, come on, you have both Stab from Psychic and Dazzling Gleam? Come on. Or even Moonblast, if you're lucky that has Moonblast. Like, God, it's broken as all hell. This Latios is being really stubborn, holy crap. I'm gonna try one more Ultra Ball and then go back to a Timer Ball. Because I'm starting to run out of Ultra Balls here, bro. I'm not too concerned with money, but still. I probably have a bunch of treasure I haven't sold either. Whatever. Alright, Timer Ball it is. I am not paying attention to how many turns it's been. But, you know, it's been enough, right? 1, 2, 3. Now, again, Timer Balls. I call Timer Balls the blue balls of Pokemon because... You think it gets so close, and then all of a sudden they just don't catch. I'm going to try a Premier Ball because for some reason it likes it. I don't know. Yep, not even a shake. Yeah, I wore out my luck on that one. Yeah, Zen Headbutt, Luster Purge, and I think it had Extrasensory or something like that. Yeah, buddy, they really screwed you on me. 1, 2? No. Come on, man. Maybe you're like, maybe you're like Zapdos. Maybe you just want me to shut up for a turn. Yep, okay, that's... I don't even know why that... Why do I even think that that would work? I don't know. Come on, I know it's all luck-based, but still. Hold B to catch the poker... Yeah, no. I don't know. Dragon Pulse... At this rate, you're going to start using Struggle. I don't know how many turns it's been. I know Dragon Breath has a ton of PP, so... There is the case that you're just going to be here forever. Yeah, Zen Headbutt, Luster Purge, Dragon Breath, and I don't even know your last move. Okay. Ultra Ball again. Finally! Jesus! I guess he just wanted me to ramble for a bit. God, alright. Poor Chargeable got none of that because she died. So, let's go check out these two. They are not holding their unique items again. I will show you where those are. Man, I really should reorganize this. Yeah, you go here. You go here. You go here. You actually, you go here, and then I swap you two. And then I swap you two. There. Sorry, I don't know why that... I don't even have OCD, and yet it triggered me. So, Latias, you have a really bad nature. You also had Psychic. You don't even have your main move. Why do you have Psychic? Okay, that's weird. And you have Levitate for your ability. Okay, so, yeah. Jesus. So, you could just use Reflect type on an Electric type, and you'd be an Electros, basically. Decent stats. Let's see what your Relaxed loves to eat. So you're just really lazy. Then Latios. Okay, not... I don't like the minus speed, but the plus special attack is... Holy crap, that's good. Zen Headbutt, Dragon Pulse, Lesser Purge, Dragon Breath. Okay, that's why I wasn't seeing Dragon Pulse, because he only had one left. Quiet, Quick Tempered. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. Anyways, after all of that, next time on Pokemon Scarlet's the Indigo Disc, we're going to be going after the Weather Trio. That Howlucha looked weird. I know that's not shiny. It's literally Naruto running into a wall. This game is immaculate in many ways. We'll be going after the Weather Trio, aka the box legendaries of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. And, I guess, Oris by extension. I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.